So apparently, doing exactly the job you're paid for is now a form of rebellion. Quiet quitting, they call it. I call it Tuesday. Remember when work life balance was just a cheesy HR poster next to a dusty ficus? Yeah, now it's the phrase that people are starting to examine and enact. Employers would have you believe that not killing yourself for the company is some shocking new youth movement. They talk about it like it's a TikTok dance trend. Have you seen these kids these days? They're refusing to answer emails after 6 p.m. Next thing you know, they'll want healthcare that doesn't bankrupt them. It is absolute madness. But here's the thing. Quiet quitting isn't quitting at all. It's called doing your job. What people are actually rejecting is the psychological scam that says if you just stay late and grind hard enough, you'll be rewarded. Spoiler, the reward never comes. The raise never comes. The corner office, it's occupied by Chet, whose only skill is nodding aggressively in meetings.
Hey, Chet.
We were sold the hustle culture like it was gospel. Rise and grind, no days off. Work so hard your ancestors feel it. And you know what your ancestors actually felt? Purpose. And they were happier for it. But somewhere along the way, the American dream mutated into the American treadmill. You run in place until your knees give out, and then they replace you with someone younger, cheaper, and more desperate. Quiet quitting isn't laziness. It's the immune response to decades of broken promises. Gallup reports that over half the workforce is quiet quitting, meaning they're disengaged, clocking in and clocking out, and refusing to be unpaid brand ambassadors. But why? Burnout levels, off the charts. Workplace trust, lower than Congress's approval rating. And yet CEOs keep acting shocked as if they haven't been squeezing employees like toothpaste tubes for the last 30 years. You want cultural proof? Office Space nailed it in 1999, where they had a shakeup at a tech company where the employees were essentially interviewing for the jobs they already had to see who was expendable. Fight Club told you you're not your job. And it follows the meltdown of a guy who basically he goes insane from society's social and work norms. Severance took it further, splitting your brain into cubicle slave and outside person, just so you could survive the day. And then, of course, Squid Games is just corporate performance reviews, but with more honesty. I mean, you opted into it, didn't you? No one forced you. Come on. Let's play some children's games. This is what quiet quitting actually looks like. People finally realizing life isn't about staplers, spreadsheets, and Slack pings at midnight. It's about not dying of stress before you hit 45. Oh, but the corporate crocodile tears. Employee engagement is down. Yeah, no kidding. You laid off half the team, froze raises, and turned the office into a glorified daycare for middle managers. And now you're shocked that Sharon from accounting isn't volunteering to host culture building pizza night? This is the soft collapse in action. It's not riots in the streets. It's not guillotines on Wall Street, yet. It's millions of people quietly walking away from the unwritten social contract that said, work hard, sacrifice now, and you'll be rewarded later. But later never came. So people stop pretending. Quiet quitting is not a trend. It's survival. It's an adaptation. It's the slow discontinuation from a rigged game. Now, I get that you can't be completely apathetic at work. You do have to do your job, and you do have to do it well. But that doesn't mean ignoring your life or your potential life outside of work. I personally left a well-paying position because my manager couldn't figure out how to do things when I wasn't there. You know what that meant? No days off for me. Yet, when I needed something on the weekends, he was nowhere to be found. When I confronted him about it, his response was, hey, I've put in my time, baby. It's your turn. This is what you're paid a salary for. I left a week later. And by the way, if you like this kind of breakdown, check out Second Thought. He digs even deeper into the late-stage capitalism meltdown, or folding ideas. He's a professor you wish you had, minus the crushing student debt. So, the next time some LinkedIn influencer tells you to go above and beyond, ask yourself, above what and beyond where? Into the grave? Into another 10 years of unpaid overtime? No, just do your job, then log off. The collapse isn't loud, it's soft, and it's happening right now. Like, subscribe, drop a comment, tell me your quiet quitting story, and I'll read them all, on my break.